Good evening, everyone. How the devil are we doing? We are back. We're back with some more Oni tonight. Let's see. I've done a couple of little layouts after the end of the last stream, just to lay out a few areas where I want some stuff. And yeah, I want to crack on today and try and get the base squared off a little bit. Last stream we did a bit more exploring, did a load of digs here and there. We started getting this natural gas geyser capped. I want to start collecting some of that today. And we've revealed space up here. So this is going to be a bit of a problem at some point. But yeah, we did a lot of exploring really, a lot of laddering around and sort of venturing around. We've explored most of the map now, apart from a couple of areas in these bottom corners. So today I kind of want to see if we can get the last bits of vision. See if we can find the rest of our geysers. In terms of the base, we're okay. Temperature-wise, it looks pretty cool. Oxygen-wise, we've got plenty of oxygen at the minute, but we do have this hydrogen build-up at the top of the base, which everyone has been a bit salty about. It's a lot of hydrogen. So my thinking was today, we set up these hydrogen gens last stream. So we've got some hydrogen gens here and some basic power grid that we've got set up. I want to do the same with some coal gens here. I thought we'd basically put our coal generators right in the base. And we'll mirror it on this side when we move this water. So I've got a couple of blueprints outlined. They're all super low priority. And I want to get them done today, basically. That is the plan. Damn, you're early. And hello, peeps. I'm not really early, Max. Starting late. Yeah, sorry I'm late, by the way, guys. I had to cook some food for the lady. And we ended up running a bit late. So I do apologise. But we're ready to go now. I'll probably stream a bit later tonight as well, in fairness. I kind of want to get some progress to this base and start it going a bit. In terms of the base itself, we do need a good clear up at some point, because we've got lots of debris up here, which will be giving them some nasty decor. But the rest of the base is looking pretty chill. We're pretty solid for food. We've currently got 360 fried mushrooms, which is pretty nice. But yeah, I think one of the first things I want to do today is get this done. So I'm going to ask him to do all this at once, I think. I want him to do all this stuff. And we'll do this as well. So what this is basically is, we're going to try and tidy out the room a little bit here. This space is where we're going to have another power grid on this side. That's what this little floor denotes. At the moment we've got this water in the way. We're going to have to drop this... Oh, I've tapped out the game. We're going to have to drop down this water at some point. Down here somewhere. So we're going to have to get rid of some of this warmer water. But yeah, not really figured that out yet. Rejection, good evening, bud. How are you? How's it going? But yeah, we'll do another little storage room here. We've probably got some chlorine kicking around that we can collect. If not, we've got loads of bleach stone and stuff. So, and we've got loads of little pools of polluted water here and there. This, by the looks of it, has started working as well. I'd like to get all this polluted ice dug out and collected somewhere else. I'm very well, thank you, Rejection. Very well. And I'd like to get this set up. I'd like to do something with this. Because this is all very cold. Currently we're not using this, guys. This is dormant. It's active in 43 cycles, so maybe that'll be the time to get this sorted, in fairness. In terms of what we've got in the base, we've still got our normal hatches cracking on down here. We've now got quite a few smooth hatches that are all grown up as well, so we should start getting quite a bit of refined metal. Oxygen production in the base, we're still primarily on algae, and we've run out of algae, so we do need to sort an oxygen setup as well. At the moment, we're kind of just being fed off these electrolyzers down here, but obviously these are overpressurized now, and we're sort of relying on all the oxygen making its way up here, which isn't really going to happen all that well, I don't think. I wouldn't have thought so anyway. So we'll let them crack on with this first. I have got stuff outlined, but we can sort of bump the priorities up as and when we need. This should be capped now. We've sealed this up. I would like to get this collected. And let's send somebody up here as well. Let's send... Let's send Bert. Let's send Bert. Who's mastered what? I'm still working on trying to get everybody cross-trained a little bit as well. And what we'll probably do soon is start getting some people on the... I don't know if we even need to with building and mining. I'd like to go higher with some of these things, but not everything. Because like the upper tier stuff seems a bit unnecessary, so... Sindane, good evening, mate. How are you? How's it going? How goes it? Yeah, deep as diver's lungs. That's not bad. Why did you... Why... What's going on? Oh. Oh. We're not using any water up. Well, fuck. So we've not been using any water in our system, which means our toilets have all backed up. So how can I get rid of some of that wastewater? What can I use some clean water for? This should be like 40-degree, nice clean water. Oh, moving. No internet at home. Finalising the house tomorrow and internet back on Thursday, hopefully. Jeez. Holy shit. You didn't mess about with that, mate. I didn't even know you'd found a new place yet. Christ. That is some swift movement. Right, what can I do about this? What can I do about this? Just so we can get the toilets up and running. I could dump a bit of water in here. Got a baby little goldfish. Yeah, boy, hold ass. So tired. Jesus, buddy. Well done. Christ. I'm genuinely impressed by that, mate. Genuinely impressed. Fuck. What can I do about wastewater, guys? How can I use some up? How can I use some wastewater immediately? Bollocks. Oh, I might have made a mistake. I may have made a mistake. Euro, good evening. Make fertilizer. It's a big waste making fertilizer, in fairness. Where can I dump some of this water? We do have a tank down here. Yeah, this might have to be something we do stat. I'll throw it in this tank down here for now. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Son of a bitch. Yeah, we'll dump this down here. Just for now. And what we'll do, we'll slap a bridge here. And then we'll make this the priority. Oh, they're all going to be pissing everywhere. Oh, no. Oh, no. No! No! Oh, oh. Oh, that's a big sad one. I'm not going to lie. Right, I won't worry about the water just yet. You can always vent the piss into that pool you're pumping out of for the moment. Yeah, down here. I thought we'd do into here instead. That's alright. Shouldn't take them long to build this pipe. Whilst there's already piss everywhere, let's deconstruct this. This is kind of temporary until we get a tank, in fairness. Once we get a tank sorted, it won't really matter. Get that going. So, if this pipe's backed up, it'll go to here, basically. That'll do for now. We can use this pipe later if we want to use some of this water. And bearing in mind, this water here can be merged with this pool at some point. Oh god. Who's suffocating? Right, you got yourself here. You got yourself here, Liam. I'm pretty sure you can get yourself out. There we go. Oh, no! Alright, that's a future me problem. I'm not going to deal with that just yet. I really didn't want to have to log into a massive piss drama straight away, but alas, it's happened. What are we going to do about it? I should be able to reach the rest of that, really. Mick Fury, good evening, bud. How's it going? How goes it, mate? Never understood how a dupe can't auto-path their way through water, but you can tell them to go into the water and they'll sort themselves out afterwards. Yeah, if you force them... What it is, they... Like, my dupe was here then. He was trying to path to here, and there was no direct route. So his route was interrupted because it was too far for him to go. But if you told him to go halfway, or just over halfway, he'll figure the rest out himself, because then he's here to do his calculation. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the calculations need to be a bit more fractured or something. I don't really know. But yeah, I know exactly what you mean. If you force it and they do it, why shouldn't they be able to do it themselves anyway? Make no sense. I did have 2 toilets, but because they're in my med bays, they just didn't use them. But this should be fine. We'll do a quick emergency mop, and we'll get all that stuff cleared out. Because currently there's piss in my mushrooms, which it's not the end of the world, but I'd rather it wasn't there, honestly. And we'll get rid of all this crap as well. Get rid of you. Don't really want piss in my mushrooms, honestly. Okay. Fedeka, how are you? What are we up to today? I want to sort of try and get the base a bit more... I want to try and get the base a bit more squared off today. That is the main thing I want to try and do. Get things tidied up a little bit. That is the plan. Get some sort of shape to the base, get it airtight. So at the moment, it's airtight in as much as we've got gas locks down here. I'd like to make it so that we are able to collect this hydrogen, square off the base, and yeah, get a bit more of an idea of what we're doing. Exactly, they obviously don't have an issue with breathing and getting to where you want them to go. No. They're just being jerks. But there's loads of things like that, like weird dupe behaviours. Okay, this is going to be some stinky water, but that's fine. It's a little bit of a shame that we can't mop this up, but... Nah. I really love the colours of the yellowy clouds off petroleum. Like the gas texture in the background. I wish the gas textures were more prevalent, like more... Like, look how dirty and manky the carbon dioxide looks when you zoom in. It'd be nice if that was more prevalent when you were zoomed out. Okay, so that's that little emergency averted for now. Let's increase this to like a 7, get more people involved. Let's get all this going. I want to play again. Did not play since the germs patch. Oh my goodness. Refa, jump straight in. Don't fear. Jump in, you'll be fine. Just go a lot slower than you're used to. Take it easy, and you'll be absolutely fine, I promise. Cool. We've actually got this chlorine vent right here. I should probably just open this up to flood this room, maybe. Maybe we'll just slap a pump in. Cool. So yeah, I want to get the symmetry sorted as best we can for the bottom of the base. I'm thinking we're going to move this access here so they can't go straight through the bottom. And maybe seal this up at the base here. And then we can put exosuits in down here or something. I just want to move some of the access so we can actually configure it a bit better. At the moment, they're all cracking on with this stuff, which is good. Stress is super low, which is nice. Immunity is nice and high. Still got shitloads of food. I'm tempted to let those meal lice rot, because I don't think we need them for anything. They're probably just taking up space. We've somehow still got 12 muck roots. I don't know where they've come from. We've got a bit of barbecue as well. There we go. Nice. So we're not so much wasting this toilet water, we're just diverting the excess. So we're not going to consume much of this pool at all, I wouldn't have thought, down here. Our dirty, stinky poop water should probably replenish this pretty much. I do still have this issue over here with... I've got quite a few germs. They should start dying off over time, but I've mentioned this a few times now. Germs, slime lung especially, doesn't die off as quickly in oxygen anymore. I don't know if it's something they changed. I don't know why, but they definitely don't die off as much in oxygen. So we may have to slap down a few more deodorizers or something. But that's fine, we can do that. So yeah, up here I've just done a layout for coal gens. I did this a few days ago, so I can't quite remember what I was doing here, but I think it's room for like 8 coal gens. With sweeper arms and stuff. So we should be able to set one of these up on each side. Obviously we'll need to get rid of this water at some point, but we can do that. Just gonna get rid of this pea. We might want to start cracking a few smooth boys' eggs. Yeah, let's smash a few eggs. Smooth. And some normal ones as well. Yeah. What's this doing? This is currently doing meat. Let's get this doing some omelettes. Look. Oidy oi, why are you not playing No Man's Sky? Bacon fried, how are you, bud? We'll probably do some more No Man's Sky at some point. Because I would quite like to try it on the correct difficulty. Bloody Sindane with his trolls. But yeah, we'll probably do some more at some point, but not quite yet. That last little bout did me for now, I think. But yeah, we'll play some more at some point. How are you, Bacon Fried? How's it going anyway, bud? Jesus. I'm currently working off a very clustered mouse map, by the way. I've got a mouse mat that's yay big, and I'm working on this tiny little corner because I've got shit all over my desk. It's very messy at the moment. Very messy. I'm a messy boy. Are you putting some serious hours into this damn game? What? Into No Man's Sky or Ronnie? What are you talking about, sorry? As a cheap house and recovered a good ship and a multi-tool, but I have to repair the goddamn things. Oh, I see. It's me a fortune in mats and time. Yeah, I'd spent ages waiting for... I wanted to buy a new ship, because we did get a little bit of money. I've no idea how much ships and stuff cost in that game, because I didn't see a single other ship. I wanted to buy some new stuff. Like, I didn't even really get to do much trading or exploring, really. I should really give that game another go. I should. Right, the base is probably starting to get a little bit rough because we've not had any algae for a while. We've got a tiny bit of algae, but not very much. So we'll probably want to do a proper oxygen setup today. I'll do that once we've got more power supply set up. I'd like to get the coal gen sorted, and whilst this is all full of hydrogen at the minute, it means I'm going to have to pump it all out, and but we'll get it done. I'll get all these done first, we'll seal this up, and then we'll probably just pump some chlorine straight from here. It's literally sat right here, it'd be crazy not to. Nerd Rage, good evening bud, how are you? How goes it? If we cancel you. We sure is a time sink, I can imagine. Well, I did get that when we were playing a little bit. Like, I did get that impression. Like, it's one of them games you could lose a lot of time to. Because all, like, the completionist shit on every planet, like, scan everything on this planet. Okay, back in a bit. I did kind of get that impression. Well, I've got quite a few of these eggs. I'm going to smash a couple more smooth eggs. Eesh. Okay. Nice. Don't remember what I was building this out of, but we'll just use some of this light. I think we've got plenty of it, so it should be fine. By the looks of it, we've already got a bit of carbon dioxide in here, so that's fine. We can probably pump in some chlorine, no problem. So I'll make sure all these are done. Very good. So there's our 2 storage areas. That's a bit better. We're starting to get a bit of an idea of how the base is going to be laid out now. Bit of an idea. So we'll do another one of these power grids over here, but I can't do that just yet because we've got all this shit in the way. This will all need to be mined out and removed. We'll get rid of as much of these ruined, crappy things as we can. But that is for a bit. Dig that out. Now what we can do is crack on with this. So if I make all this as 7, they'll do this in the morning, I think. Beautiful. I'm going to connect this up to this automation wire here. If you remember, we ran this up here for the future. So I'm going to connect this automation up to these coal gens, so this smart battery will be in control of those. It should be fine. We're not using any of these circuits yet, so I'll put some of these to use in a bit as well, and we can get all this crap out of the base. And obviously we've got 3 transformers that are doing 2 kilowatt wires, and then we've got 6 that are just doing 1 kilowatt. So these 2 kilowatt ones I'm probably going to run south, I would think, and the rest will run into the base. So yeah, can you get a tour of the base? There's not really much of a base at the moment, to be honest, nerd. But yeah, we've got the, let's see, we've got bedrooms over here and bedrooms over here at the moment. We've got enough room for 15 dupes at the minute, but we'll probably go to 20 in the future, I would think. We've got some massage tables, although we're not really using them at the minute. We've got mess tables and mess tables. I'll show you the room overlays. So this is a great hall and this is just a mess hall. We've got our massage clinic. We've got med bays. We've got plum toilets and plum toilets. We've got a cooking area down here. We've got a mushroom farm. We've got storage area. We've got slime storage area down here, which has a single guard gulpfish just looking over our slime, making sure it's all okay. And we've got some normal hatches, some smooth hatches. We've got the last of our starting water up here. We've not got very much left. And then we've got the startings of our power grid over here, but we're not really doing very much with it yet. We're not really doing anything with it, really. And some hydrogen gens. And then over here, we're going to have some coal gens. That is the plan. That is the dream. So yeah, it's all a bit basic at the minute, mate. We've not really got that much going on, really. Not got that much going on. What do you have in terms of geysers? Not very many. Let's see. What have we got? We've found polluted oxygen vents in this map. So we've got a polluted oxygen vent here, and this one's infectious, so it's full of slime lung germs. And then we've got a hot polluted oxygen vent over here, which puts out polluted oxygen at 500 degrees. So we've tried to do like a little chamber over here, but I'm not really using it yet, where the oxygen from this one gets merged into this room with the hot oxygen from this one. And the idea is that we'll put it through deodorizers, purify it into oxygen, cool it, and then pump it away. But at the moment, we've not really done anything with it. So it's very germ-free, and it's very cold, but it's basically because this is dormant at the minute, and it's overpressurized in this room. We've got like 63 kilos of polluted oxygen and 73 kilos of clear oxygen, and we've run out of sand, unfortunately, in these. So we need to connect these sweeper arms up and power and stuff, really. But that's that down there. Geysers, other geysers, what have we found? I don't really remember. What other geysers have we found? We've got a cool steam vent up here that we've started collecting the water from. So we've got quite a bit of water built up. We've got another infectious polluted oxygen vent up here that we're just sort of leaving in the wild. Not really doing anything with, just cleaning some of the oxygen. Again, this is quite cold up here, so there shouldn't really be many germs. And then, what else have we found? We've found the natural gas vent up here that we've just literally capped and not done anything with yet. And I think that's about it. We found any other guys? I don't really remember. It's a few days since I've been on this colony, so I don't quite remember. I've got a feeling there was one more. Is it up here somewhere? Did we find one up here? Oh yeah, down here. We found a leaky oil fissure. So yeah, geysers wise, it's been a little bit shit. But we're sort of just making the most of what we've got, really. For now, we're just sort of setting up the basic base. So, but yeah, we'll be fine. It'll be a good one. It'll be fine. So, this is going to need some coal gens. I'm putting the coal gens in last just so they don't come and start supplying them with coal straight away. And we'll need to extend this fire pole a little bit more as well. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's say make do, or is it make do? Do, not due. But yeah, yeah, exactly. We're sort of just making do what we've got. And you never know, we might find something else a bit cooler. I don't really know. I don't even know if we've revealed any more geysers just yet. I seem to remember there was one on the bottom left. Oh, tapped out the game. I seem to remember there was one on the bottom left or something, maybe. Or have we already found that one? I have played a little bit of single player, so I'm starting to merge the two together, like my offline base and this base. I'm a little bit confused. I don't know if we've found anything else really. Ooh, it's getting warm up here. Jeepers. I don't think we've found anything else. I say we'll do some more exploring today anyway, it'll be fine. How are we getting on for plastic? We've made a bit of plastic now. We've got 4 tons, which is fine. Okay, you're still getting oil. It's a little bit warm down here, but these will sort of regulate themselves anyway, so that's fine. And we're going to end up with a lot of this ice that we're just slowly melting is going to end up down here, and it'll probably end up turning into polluted water anyway. Unless I dig out all the polluted ice and keep it pure, which honestly is probably not going to happen. It'll take a while. But that's fine. I'm debating breaking into here and putting in another wheeze warp. Because then, realistically, I don't really want to have to cool the coal gens. I was thinking that we'll just super cool this hydrogen room. Because it is going to be in hydrogen. And we'll use the hydrogen cooling to cool this room as well. Don't know, we'll see. I can do that at any point. We've still got lots of hydrogen around here, so I don't mind breaking into this really. There's actually more hydrogen outside than there is inside, so it won't cause any harm breaking in. So yeah, we'll get this done. I'll slap down the coal gens. And then we'll do a bit of a sweep. Just watching last video and you're working on the power, talking about Yeti tumblers. Interbane, how's it going? Yeti tumblers. Yeah, we were talking about thermoses. What I know is a thermos. But yeah, Yeti tumblers. How's it going, buddy? Welcome to the stream. I can't remember who brought it up. Somebody brought it up. And I'd never heard the term before of a Yeti tumbler. Maybe it's not something that really cracked into England, I don't know. Yeah, I know that as a thermos, I think. So, power is in. This just needs to be finished. Don't know why... Don't know what's happened here. Not sure what's happened there. That should be bridged. So let's just get rid of that. Tell you what we'll do. Let's get rid of everything on that tile. And we'll put a plate in. No, I can't. I was gonna put a joint plate there, but it'll affect our sweeper arm, so I can't do that. I need this to be able to reach all the coal gens. So we'll leave that as it is. So you'll need to jump there. I don't know if you'll play nice, but we'll see. We will see. Chlorine buffer barrier. Well, surely it'd be a vacuum barrier, wouldn't it? A vacuum barrier would work best. So the small transformers, how and why do they differ from the big ones? Not sure which to use. Small transformers just literally deliver 1 kilojoule, whereas the larger ones can deliver up to 4. So it's really just about what you need. I don't know why they made the large ones 4 kilojoules. I'm not sure, but they did. And obviously they take refined metal, and they can deliver more power for those larger circuits and stuff. But I've not really played with them all that much, to be fair. I don't really understand the use for them. But I think we'll use a mix. We'll have some small, just for random circuits in the base, because they're very tiny. They don't cost much energy. They don't put out much heat. And then we'll use some of these larger ones for bigger circuits, I think. Now then, are you actually connected? That is the question. Are you actually a connection? Let's try it. Let's connect this up and see if it actually goes live. These are going to be for coal, but I don't really want to do anything with them just yet. So let's sweep all this shit out. Get that out as well. And then we're going to have coal gen, like so. That looks to be connected. I think that'll be connected. So, you're going to be coal. And I'm just going to nip this off for a second. Go, go, go. Do this quick. There we go. Get all that crap out. Then this needs to be pumped out. The only problem is it's pretty rich in hydrogen here, so I don't think we're going to be able to pump all this out, sadly. So we'll have to see. Let's do some other stuff with a slightly higher priority so it gets done. All this gets done. I don't want them to fill those coal gens if I can help it. Nice, 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 nice. So yeah, the reason I've done these cutouts, by the way, with the tiles here, so I've not tiled right up to the sweeper, is so that if you look at the sweeper as overview, we can now reach all 4 of these gens with each sweeper. If I'd have put them right next to the tile, I wouldn't necessarily have been able to reach all of them in the same way. So I'll leave a little cutout, basically, just to make sure. That should be fine. And I'll just check. Yeah, the conveyor belt, we're going to need to extend this down a little bit. I'm not sure where the conveyor is going to be ultimately, but we'll just drop it down to like here for now. That'll be fine. Do you ever use regular small conductive wire for each subplant, then use step-up transformer to heavy one? How do you mean, sorry? Oh, there's been a lot about that on the forums recently in Tabane. I think there's been quite a lot of discussion about doing like isolated power generation setups and then using transformers to merge into the main grid. I don't really see the point, honestly. I don't see the point.